Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. It's a crazy time, but what I wanted to do today was just share with you a really simple technique that you can use pretty much any time during the day, just to help you to manage the stress of what's going on, or just stress in general in life a little bit better, as well as to help reduce feelings of anxiety and just to help us all just get into a little bit more chill. I know it can be really easy for people to just say, okay, it's stressful, stress less, but that can seem really impossible when emotions are running really high. What I really like to use is a really simple breathing technique. You may have done this previously in a yoga class or relaxation type class, and it's one that I really like giving to clients because it's really simple. It's got really immediate effects as well, and it's something that we can actually feel like that we can do that then has a really positive effect on our body in terms of calming us down. So in terms of doing the exercise, you can do it in sitting, you can do it in lying down, you can do it in whatever position is comfortable for you, and I'll show you a position using a roll as well that is really good for also mobilizing your spine at the same time. But the technique itself is a really simple inhale-exhale. The key to doing the exercise properly so that it calms your nervous system down is a longer exhale than inhale. So what we want to be thinking about is inhaling through the nose, and then exhaling through the mouth, but trying to make that exhale at least double the length of time as the inhale. So if I was going to do, for example, a 4-second inhale and then a 4-second exhale, it would look like And the reasoning behind this is there's a lot of different physiological effects that a longer exhale actually has on the body. The exhalation is actually directly associated with our vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve, being able to stimulate our vagus nerve, has been shown to directly bring us into our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our sort of rest and digest, being kind of chilled out side of things. When we're full on in stress and we're running around like crazy people, that's when we're really stimulating or using our sympathetic nervous system, which releases a lot of cortisol, which makes us feel those feelings of anxiety and like we just can't, slow down or stop, and that things are just getting too much. By using a longer exhale and using your breathing to do that, as I said, it helps to bring us into that more chilled out parasympathetic nervous system, which can automatically and pretty instantly help us to feel that little bit more relaxed. It's also a really easy way to start bringing some more mindfulness into our day, and I think sometimes that's the key to managing stress. It's not about reducing stress or getting rid of it so much, because it's impossible, especially given what's going on in the world today. But it's about how we manage our stress, and simple techniques like this, which basically force us to kind of come into the moment and just stop, can be really effective. So again, I'll take you through this. What you want to be doing, you want to do as many breaths as possible, really focus on that inhale, exhale. So do as many as you need to start feeling a little bit more relaxed. So the way that would look is, as I said, all you're doing, you don't need to go into a calm, chilled out Buddha position at all. As I said, it can be whatever you feel comfortable doing. You just want to think about going through that with me now. Just an inhale. Let the air come into our belly, so that's really important as well. We want to breathe into our belly and then breathing out. And then again into our belly. And it really forces you just to slow down and really push out that exhale. And straight away you will start to feel that little bit more relaxed as you do that. A really good position to do it if you have one of these long rolls. This is a 90 centimeter by 15 centimeter width roll. And I really like doing this in combination with breathing for clients that are a little bit stressed, but also tend to have that kind of really poor posture. And for most of us that are now working from home as well, sitting over our laptops or our desks with not the best ergonomic support, this is a really awesome way to be doing this exercise. So it calms us down that little bit, gives us a little bit more, management of our stress. And it also gives us a really, really good thoracic and upper back mobilization. So you're getting kind of 2 for 1 in this exercise. You basically just want to have your roll there, and you want to be lying on the roll in such a way that your head is on the roll, your bottom's on the roll as well. Sorry, excuse the nakedness. Nice chin tuck, so we don't want our neck extended, nice long neck. And you want to have your feet bent, okay? So you're nice and stable. We don't want the legs straight out. That can put a little bit too much pressure on our lower back. So we want to have our legs nice and bent, nice and stable, as wide apart as we need. And then the arms are going to come out with the palms facing towards the ceiling. And for most people, this will already feel like a really awesome stretch, okay? The roll helps to mobilize and open up our upper back. Okay, and we can feel that gravity is already helping us to stretch and open out the front of our chest. And in this position, you would simply do that breathing exercise, focusing on inhaling through the belly and then exhaling out. In through the nose for 4, and then out through the mouth for 8. In through the nose, breathing into our belly for 4. And out through the mouth for 8. As a stretch itself, this is a really great one, like I said, especially for those of you now at home. But combining it with breathing is really, really powerful, and I love doing this one, telling clients to do this one at the end of the day. So after you've spent all day sitting at your desk, come onto your roll, practice some of those breathing techniques, and use it as a way to get ready for bed, to start to calm your nervous system down so that you can get that really good night's sleep as well, because that's another really important thing that we need to be doing to support our immune system and to stay healthy and to survive and thrive through this time, and not let things get too overwhelming. So I really hope that simple exercise does help you out. As I said, it's important. The main thing is you want to be thinking about doing double the length of time on the exhale as you do the inhale. You want to think about breathing into your belly. It doesn't have to be 4 and 8, it can be 3 and 6, for example. If you're really good, it could potentially be 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out. Some people also like to add in a hold for the same amount of time that you inhale, but I like to keep things simple, and just a simple inhale and exhale works really, really well, and as I said, has that direct effect on calming your nervous system and getting you more into that rest, digest, chilled, less stressed out, less anxious kind of basically condition, so that you can start to get on with your day and do what we need to be doing during this time and outside of this time as well. So I hope that helped. I'm thinking of all of you guys out there. If you need any help, just let me know. Any comments, put them in below. And as I said, if you need any help, just let me know.